from the tap to tales galore. Oh, taste of stories, spinning yeast and grain. Mr. B goes round the world again. So if you like, then stick around. Cheers to the nights we banished all our fears. Mr. B will raise the bar, you bet. With every pint of ale we won't forget.
Hello, welcome back to the channel. And you may have watched my previous videos, but I did, or have done at some point previously, the ALDI coffee stout, and I did the ALDI chocolate stout. Now I enjoyed both, but this one I preferred out of the two if I was going to choose. Just a little bit more bitterness. But I thought when I go out with Mrs. B and we go to some of these nice cafes and stuff, I have a coffee like Americano, or I like to have a mocha, because sometimes I do like that bitterness that the dark chocolate in a mocha can bring. I like a dark chocolate mocha basically, and I do like the coffee and the chocolate mix. So I thought I've got to try and blend my own mocha with these two beers from ALDI. So I'm going to try and go 50-50. Just going to do it by eye. So I'm going to put the chocolate in first. So let's get that cracked open. Go and check out my video on the chocolate stout, and then I will follow it with the coffee stout. So again, I'm using a Keswick glass. So let's get it. So we've got the chocolate one going in first. Smell the chocolate again. I reckon that there. And let's follow it up with the coffee one. This could be absolutely disgusting, or it could work. Both these bottles are £1.79 from ALDI. Brewed by Hall & Woodhouse, Badger. So, there we go. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Hopefully this will calm down a little bit of that sweetness from the chocolate as well. So, there we go. Beer. Do we have a Mocha Stout from ALDI? Do we? It looks the part. It really, really does. So this is going to be really interesting. Do I get that coffee and that chocolate, or is it a total mess? You know what's going on here? It feels like it's a really good balance. I'm getting the coffee, and I'm definitely getting that chocolate there on the back, like on the back, which I want. I don't want the chocolate to be overpowering. I want the coffee to come in and the chocolate just to support it. And I think I've hit that with a rough 50-50 in the glass. So this is going to be interesting. The coffee one's 5.2 and the chocolate one is 5%. So anyway, here we go. Let's see. Is this a Mocha Stout? Cheers. I'd say it is. I like that. That has worked. That has worked. It's a little bit calming of the chocolate is a little bit synthetic in taste, that flavouring, and it feels like the coffee flavouring has just calmed that down and their bitterness has been ramped up. So the bitterness now for me is really good. I'm getting a real deep roasty bitterness and it's working really well. So the bitterness from the coffee stout was more bitter for me. That is working really well. This now tastes like a coffee at Christmas. You have, or even in Revels, not quite a Revels because that's like a milk chocolate, but at Christmas you can get like, you can get some posh chocolates which are like cocoa dusted, coffee flavoured chocolate, and you can even have the bean done in dark chocolate, and this is what this reminds me of. It reminds me of a cocoa dusted coffee chocolate. It just sounds crazy. Smells brilliant. It tastes brilliant. I tell you what, I'm pleased with that. I've just made a mocha. You know, years ago, I think Bateman's Brewery did a mocha beer. I'm sure they did. And it was in the supermarkets. I don't think you can get it anymore. But that, give it a go. If you like mocha, if you like the chocolate, if you like the coffee, blend them and see what you think. I'm loving that. I'm really enjoying that. They work so well together. They really, really. ALDI, you need to make a Mocha Stout. You really do, because you've done a great job with Hull and Woodhouse Badger doing a chocolate and a coffee. Blend them and bring us a Mocha Stout. I love a mocha because I love the dark chocolate bitterness, and this has got that bitterness with that nice chocolate note there and that coffee and then the roasted malts, and it just all goes together. It really, really does. So I'm happy with that. What's that worked out? $1.79 a bottle. You're going to get 2 glasses of it. What's that then? £3.60 or £3.58. Happy with that. Happy with that. Okay, there we go. So that's the ALDI coffee stout blended with the ALDI chocolate stout, making a Mocha Stout, and it works. It really does work. That lovely bitterness on the back of my tongue now. A little bit drying. That's good. It really, really is. Okay, thanks for watching. Give it a go. Give it a go and comment. Let me know what you think. Cheers, and I'll see you on another one.
So if you like, then stick around. Cheers to the nights we banished all our fears. Mr. B will raise the bar, you bet. With every pint of ale we won't forget.